we want to get comfortable standing on one leg. And so we're going to practice a couple different variations that help you make the distinction between the Tai Chi languages, the empty leg and the full leg. So starting out, just stand for a minute and let your weight sink down through your feet. So try to feel all through the body, the head, the neck, the shoulders, everything releases down and relaxes down to the feet. Just hang out here for a minute. And you want to feel into the soles of the feet, nice and relaxed, released. Now, go ahead and shift the weight over to one side. Don't change the foot position at all, just get on one leg. So line up down through this leg, and you want to have a heaviness in this leg and continuously start to empty the other side. Release it. Let it empty out. This process takes a minute. So you continuously pull, open the joints of the legs, let everything unwind and release. And simultaneously sink down this leg. Just relax, release it down. Exhale. I don't care too much right now about your posture up through the spine. You don't completely slump, but let the leg get heavy. Now, slowly, almost imperceptibly, shift to the other side. Take everything that was in this leg and empty it down through the other leg. So releasing down, get heavy on this side, empty on this side, like the foot is just barely touching the floor. Relax the sole of the foot, release it down. Feel that heaviness go down to the ground. Just another few seconds on this side. Now, coming over to the other side, shift over, all the way over. Now, put your foot just on the ball of the foot. Put your other foot back just slightly behind you. So now we're in a small forward stance. It should make the emptying in this leg even more obvious and the heaviness more clear here. As you stand, you don't want to jam the knee joint. So open the knee, let the weight fall through the knee and down into the foot. Nice and heavy down through here, continuously releasing and relaxing. Then put the other foot forward, shift over, and begin that sinking process down through the other leg. So you can release the heel on this side, let the leg get loose, and it's a continuous pouring. Think of your Tai Chi practice as an ongoing conversation with gravity. So you need to always and continuously sink and release and let go in order to make this work. Nice. Now, shift back, pour into the other leg, and come up onto the ball of the foot here. So this leg, the front leg, is completely empty. This is called a cat stance, where you're just on the ball of this foot. Pour all the weight down through this leg. Again, as much as you're continuously sinking on one side, you search through the empty leg, through this leg, anything you can relax and release and let go of. This leg gets lighter and lighter and lighter, and this one gets heavier and heavier and heavier. We're trying to turn up the contrast between the two legs. Again, keep the hips aligned with the knee, aligned with the ankles. Sinking down. Now let's pivot. Slow shift. Slowly turn to the other side. As you turn, don't lead with your head, your nose. Sink down through the feet. Let everything release and drop, emptying your standing leg. Just let it pour down. Working the muscles is okay here. Working the joints is no good. So just let everything release. And then we're going to try one more set of stances. Step, shift, like our brush knee posture. Front stance, this is the most difficult. Pour all the weight here, and in the back leg, look for that same sense of emptiness you've had in all the other stances so far. So actively release and empty this one. Actively fill the front leg. It's just a big waiting game. It's not about movement in this case. It's about stillness and a posture. And then we'll just pivot and shift, turning to the other side. The other leg becomes the front leg. Empty down the back leg. Heaviness should go all the way to the foot, and emptiness starts in the foot of the other leg. Good, now turn back to the front. And just for a second here, feel both feet flat on the floor. This is a subtle warm-up, but you can feel how planted it gets you now that you're back and connected to both feet.